there's more here. There are more coming. Look at these guys. Hi guys. Wow. Okay, we're here at the Carlsbad Caverns. And take a look at all the rain around us. And the valley. I'm guessing that's the Guadalupe Mountains right there. That's up there. There we go. There's Honey Burns. Look at the sky. It is so beautiful. Look how far you can see too. Wow. Interesting. Here we go. We're starting our Carlsbad Caverns adventures. Are you excited, Mr. Burns?
What's that?
Are you excited?
Yes, this will be my third or fourth time. First time I think I was about 8 years old.
8 years old?
Yeah.
And now how old are you?
800.
Oof. Wow.
Do we walk?
Yeah. So the ranger said this is the sacrificial whatever it is that you can touch, because nothing inside the caverns you need to touch, because you have oils on your hand and it will stop them from growing. So this little guy's been stunted because I'm sure millions of people have touched him. Opening to the caves. This is the bat amphitheater where you can see the bats come out at dusk. We'll be back later to see that. Okay. Swiped that little thing, didn't you? Is it yummy? I heard it's yummy. Is it? What are you doing? Prickly pear, I think that's what they call them, prickly pears. I'm having a good time eating it. So here is the natural entrance route. It's a self-guided tour. It's about a 1.25 mile, and it descends down about 750 feet into the earth, with steep and narrow trails through a tall, spacious trunk passage called the main corridor. But make sure you get the recordings that have the stations so that you can listen. We are going down. Goodbye, baby. The Brazilian free-tailed bats roost. So this is where they hang out. This is what you see.
This is where the bats live.
Where?
He said this is where the bats live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going down that way. We'll see what happens. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, we got some serious.
This is called Whale's Mouth, Draperies and Flowstone. Check those out. Does look like a whale's mouth. Those look kind of creepy, don't they? Like they're gremlins of some sort growing out of the cave. Don't know how much you can see, but oh, Very, very cool. Have to hold on to the rails so we don't fall. Got a long way to go to way down there. Okay. There's some stuff up there. There's my honey over there. You have to whisper to see all this stuff. This is our trail. Ooh, going down. These are formations. Going into a little tunnel. Look up there. Amazing. Another close up.
I'm over to stretch along the way. Huh?
Crazy.
Get your head here.
Okay, here we go. Up some steps, huh? Whew. Watch it. Going up now. And where are we going to see? Something very cool. This is a huge cave.
It's a mess.
I don't know if you won't be able to see any of the stuff over there. But look up there. It's directly overhead. Some cave holes over there. Let's see what's down here. I guess we'll be going down there. Oh, look at these here. So cool. Okay. These look like jellyfish, honey. Don't you think? Giant jellyfish. They're gonna eat ya. Stalagmite. Because it's coming from the ground. Stalagmite. Stalactites come from the ceiling. So those are stalactites right there. This is a stalagmite. Several of those here. Let's see what's going down here. We're going deeper and deeper. Look out. Okay. Reminds me of the ride Disneyland called, this is the Green Lake Room. As I said before, the natural entrance ends at the main corridor, and that's where there's a lunchroom and an underground rest area. There's elevators, and then it leads to the big room route, which is another self-guided tour if you want to do. So visitors in good health plan to take both self-guiding tours and enjoy starting with the natural entrance route, which we just did. Nice. And see the highlights. This route includes the Bat Cave, Devil's Spring, Green Lake Overlook, and the Boneyard, and a complex maze of dissolved swift. There's the cutest fossil right there. Oh, that's my honey. big room. I guess is what it's called. Gorgeous. Check this out. There's my honey again. We gotta keep going. Wow. Almost touching. Not quite. Look at this. That is cool. So cool. You know who just had to get in the picture? Dino. Yes, it is. We're walking down to the King's Palace on a guided tour. Look at this. Holy moly. Wow. So pretty.
They showed her my first picture and they're like, that's not a picture, that's a postcard. I like this best picture.
Welcome to the Palace here. How do you feel? Awesome. And all. Still awake, right? Good. Okay. We got a few questions. One was, in the early days of visitation, people ever break stuff off and take it with them as souvenirs? And the answer is unfortunately yes. So you'll see a bunch of places that look very flat on the ends. You can see a natural example of that right here. You can see how flat that is because it broke off. Now this is a piece of breakdown, so naturally occurring when iceberg rock fell sent a little shock wave through this area, causing the tumbled titans to fall as well. So you can see those natural breaks right here. So to answer your question, yes, people did use to break things off to take with them as souvenirs. When the Park Service took over, they started to dissuade that. In the Park Service, we like to again focus on stewardship, keeping this place safe for other people to get to enjoy. There are cave pearls, little rock formations in the lower part of the lower cave. There's a Ranger Margaret gets my flashlight at the end, and when she hands it back to me, I'll know that I'm good to start talking in our next chamber. I have had one visitor walk off with my flashlight before, and if I do it again, I'll get in so much trouble. So, make sure Ranger Margaret gets that flashlight so I get it back at the end.
I'm supposed to hand that to somebody.
Yeah. Papoose room. It's called the Papoose room. Well, honey, are you cold?
Yes, we just went through that tunnel right there. No, I'll point it out so everyone gets it. Alright, so, welcome to the Papoose room. So we had a couple of questions. One being, did they dynamite open these spaces? So these spaces were there naturally, talking about the kind of sulfuric acid eating away at that limestone. So these spaces have always been here. They used dynamite to blast through that tunnel to make it circular. They used to come in through the way we're about to leave this chamber. So they used to come into here, turn back around, and double back, which was very inconvenient for tour groups to have to pass each other. So they blasted through that section right there to make it into a big circular route in here. So putting that time scale into perspective, we look at all these locations around us, and we try to guess at how old they are. So let's look at a location, how big it is. We cannot tell how old it is. Size will be
Okay, moving on to the next room. Pretty cool. de la avena.
Alright, we'll take this one as well. So right in that orange heat right there.
Up there. I guess I call this a curtain.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Draperies.
It does.
I think it's important to consider how the setting of our story is going to impact us, right? If we're in our international park, or if we're stuck in traffic screen and visiting with strangers, or curled up on our couch with our pet watching.
Little people standing there.
There we go. So, I've noticed, does anyone want to know how they're formed? Yes? Me too, we don't know. So one major theory is going to be water pressure. So the thought is there's little microscopic holes in these rocks, and as water pressure increases, water's forced through those holes, kind of like pushing Play-Doh through a spaghetti strainer, comes out in all sorts of weird directions. But the other theory is bacteria, because bacteria are good catch-alls for things that happen in caves. But the truth is we don't know. It's another mystery in our story. Another thing to remind us that we don't know everything, and future generations might be the ones to uncover it, which is really exciting. The second thing we've stopped to look at is behind us. We have the beautiful Ranger Margaret. But behind her we have this hole. So this leads into...
Down here, see that color? Yeah. The object she was talking about.
Watch your head.
Great question.
Huge.
This one is supposed to be so tall.
So,
So how tall is this?
very. I'm gonna say, so the Queen's draperies that we passed by earlier, where you can see the light shining through that piece of rock, that one's about 40 feet tall, and I guess this is similar, I'm not quite sure on the height though. And we have range of marker, which is okay. We got a question, which is, these formations, are they touching? Show of hands, who thinks they're touching? Looks like they are. Who thinks they're not touching?
It's dark. There's like a waterfall there. Bashful elephant. There's,
Alright, so just over here we have the Green Lake. If you cannot see it yet, environments, we can adapt. We can make ourselves better able to overcome them. For example, just up ahead, we have a staircase and a very steep hill we'll have to navigate. So I'm going to challenge all of you guys to adapt to that as we make our way to our very last stop before I release you guys to explore the cave in your self-guided route.
Green Lake. It does look real. Drip pool depth is 8 feet. That's 8 feet. Wow. And that's over. So this is where we're going. Some steps. It's dark in here. Can you see? Nope. Can't see that. You can see those. Going up some steps. Gold statue. River.